Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Wow, these cards are kind of going everywhere today. Hello, welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All signs love tarot reading. All signs love reading. This is a collective love reading. A love reading for the collective. Before you move past this, I just want to remind you that the reading actually begins the moment the camera is on, and we're going to actually take a look at some energy right now. But before it does, I just wanted to remind you that this is a timeless reading. It's a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. I want to remind you that the playlist for today's reading is linked below in the description as well as on the channel. If you are looking for really specific twin flame readings, you can access those as well. I take pretty deep dives into the twin flame journey. And if you're looking for Zodiac readings, those are also under the playlist. I just want to remind my twin flames that are here that the love tarot readings, the Zodiac readings, are not specific twin flame readings. Your twin flame readings are for you. They are the readings that I channel, and I go really deep into your journey. With that said, oftentimes, pretty much always, there's going to be something for you to take away in the love tarots as well as the Zodiacs. And sometimes the readings are leaning really heavy on the twin flame energy. It really just depends. So go where your heart leads you always. If a reading is not yours, there will be one soon, because they can't always be ours, every reading. That's just the nature of YouTube. Anyway, let's take a look at the energy that's coming in. Well, I'm liking this. Six of Swords. Okay. Mercury and Aquarius energy. This is around communication here. You know, it's literally time. And what I like about this is it's coming with the Magician, Gemini and Virgo energy. Mercury, the ruling planet for both. As above, so below. So somebody, is getting ready to reach out. This is around communication. The Magician is connected to the solar plexus chakra as well as the throat chakra. I speak. Somebody getting ready to take this action. I feel like they've been wanting to communicate for a while. It's bringing in some pretty strong King of Swords energy, but getting really focused and turning their visions into reality. As you can see here with our Six of Swords, it's a boat, it's on the water, it's calm, it's heading toward a light, and there are 6 swords in the boat, which are feathers today. I guess I need to get closer. And you can see they're kind of a little bit separated, like 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords. So it's 2 people who have, been in no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Perhaps there's just been some difficulties if this is somebody that you're around, but you're just not communicating well with. It's a coming together to communicate energy. And this is around new beginnings here, the Magician. Soulmate energy, by the way. And I got to tell you, the energy, if you've been here, however long you've been here, if you've been watching just in the last week, the collective energy around communication, the humility, the apologetic energy has just been really, really strong. So I think this is probably right along there with the energy that's been going on. But let's see what exactly is coming in. Their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what's on everybody's mind, is anyone making a move, what's happening in this connection, who and what is coming through. Let's take a look at this energy coming in. It's the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands. Wow, okay. If you can see this person, looks like they might be showing up for that event, party, wedding. After all, it's kind of like Well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Ace of Wands. Like, I'm just getting this urge here to make this happen. I like the rainbow energy in here because that's a very hopeful energy. And it's somebody, look, there's a shadow there. So somebody getting out of their shadow. Has somebody been behaving, I want to say coming from a place of shadow and ego perhaps, but this is, yeah, somebody who's getting inspired to make a move. This horse, what kind of horse is this? Are we looking at an emotional horse? Is this a horse full of humility? Well, there's definitely movement here. And the Four of Wands, a reunion energy, Venus and Aries energy. Again, it can be around an actual event, a homecoming energy, like somebody coming back to a city, state, country, even to literally a home. You know, if you shared a home together, maybe even a childhood home. But it's not for everybody that it's in person. I know that. We could be looking at, yeah, the communication again. Let's see what's going on. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for liking today's video. Thank you for subscribing to the Tarot Closet. I'm very happy you are here. Let's continue on. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what we need to see, Aho. It's the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Wands in reverse. There's our King of Swords. Okay, yeah, I thought that might be the case. And look, right here, in the opposite end is the Knight of Swords. I think I said Ace of Swords, sorry. Knight of Swords. So somebody making a decision here in the Two of Swords, Moon and Libra energy, and there is an energy of compromise around it, and we saw that in our Magician, but in particular with the Six of Swords, two of you in this boat, which could be literally traveling and communicating, but again, it's not for everybody that there's literal travel here, but just communicating. And yeah, there might be some kind of compromise that wasn't made, that needs to be made, that's going to be made. So how you communicate, where you communicate, or perhaps the subject, like what are you communicating about? Knight of Swords, Libra and Mercury energy. And Libra, of course, is connected to infinity, truth, balance, renewal, balancing out divine feminine, divine masculine energies. So, and Mercury, of course, both here also with our King of Swords, Gemini and Mercury energy. You know, it's oftentimes connected to reading and writing, text message, SMS, social media, email, but it's also Mercury. So how do you normally communicate with this person? Is it by phone, voice messages, whatnot? Because they've been thinking about this for a long time. And right in between, by the way, our Knight of Swords has a lot to say. There's some explaining, I think, to do here. I don't know what it is yet. We're just getting here into your reading, but it's very, very clear that communication is on the table today. And I'm just not surprised at all. The Seven of Wands is in between them both, and it's in reverse, Mars and Leo energy. So it's kind of like, I'll hear you out. There's this, what I'm hearing as I'm picking up the energy is, like, I don't know, one last time, or I don't know if you've tried to communicate with this person before, or you're giving them another chance, or what exactly it is. But it is kind of like I'll hear you out energy, because obviously there's hurt here. The Seven of Wands, you can see in the upright. I just want to show you this spear under the water. There's sharks around it. I mean, this is the wand energy, so the movement, matters of the heart. But the movement, somebody, you know, just back here with a spear, not wanting to go out into these shark-infested waters. But this is water energy, so that's around the emotions. It's the divine. It's around timing. Very interesting. Yeah, that Six of Swords energy of both of you communicating. It's sort of like making your way up here to that boat. But, oh my gosh. yeah, like putting some defenses down. I'll hear you out. This is somebody who definitely hurt you. I don't know if it was just via words or that's just part of it. This is wanting to come off. Oh, yeah. I'm liking that. That's the Queen of Cups. It's a healing energy. And it's around the past, present moment in reverse. Okay. Yeah, so it's something that was, I feel like, something that was said. I mean, it could, here's the thing about what was said here. Again, was it just hurtful words? It could obviously be, and you're going to know if there's something else here and the words are just part of it, you know, something that was said and also maybe not said. But I'll tell you, it's really strong around the healing energy, around the communication between you. The Queen of Cups, catty corner here with our Knight of Swords. Cancer energy. A very healing energy, of course. Around the emotions. I mean, it's the Queen of Cups. Come on, you guys. Cancer energy. And yeah, I mean, it's here with the communication, and it's quite literally here in the partnership placement with present moment in reverse. So it's about the past. You haven't let it go, but you're beginning to perhaps warm up to what they have to say. Or are you? The Empress is here. What they have to say, I got to tell you, and we have some energy there we're going to look at. The Empress, the King of Swords. I think what they have to say might be pretty honest. A very vulnerable energy is coming through. It's really strong, actually. The Queen of Cups, the King of Swords, not necessarily there, but then we have the Empress. A very healing, of course, Mother Earth energy. The Empress is connected both to the sacral chakra, I feel, as well as the heart chakra, I love, and can create and grow just about anything. This is a divine energy, divine feminine energy, divine number. Taurus energy, by the way, also bringing in Libra. Venus, the planet of love. And yeah, so this is somebody who's been thinking for a long time. There's some timing around it, this communication. We have today an elephant in our Empress, which an elephant is actually Taurus energy, so that's interesting. It also can push through obstacles, very family-oriented, gentle giant kind of energy. And here you can see kind of leading the elephant is a butterfly. And what is that? Why am I all of a sudden having a brain fart? Particular butterfly. It's right at the tip of my tongue. In any case, tip of my tongue. My gosh. This butterfly does not go out when there's stormy weather, there's windy weather. You know, they wait for the storm to pass. So there's some kind of timing around it. And it's just driving me nuts because I know I'm probably going to see it in the comments. By the way, comments are on again. And I'm going to remember probably at the end of the reading what I wanted to say about this butterfly. It's a particular butterfly. I don't know. Anyway, I got to stop thinking about it. It does not go out when there's stormy weather or windy weather. You know, it waits. Sort of leading also here the elephant. So I tell you what, just, yeah, it has this really emotionally open, vulnerable energy. Somebody I feel like who wants to work this out. So this isn't just about somebody coming with an apology. That's not even really clear yet, but I'm assuming there's going to be an apology here because it has that energy, like it feels necessary. But there's communication between you, and this person is in a different maybe energy than they've been in. It's a very open, emotionally vulnerable energy. That's it. The King of Pentacles is also here. Okay, yeah. So this is definitely somebody who's not just coming to talk. They are, but they have this on their mind. Our King of Pentacles, Virgo ruled by Mercury. Pentacle, communication. What's going on today? It's one of those mornings here in the Austrian Alps. Yeah, the communication energy is so strong. I'm literally tongue-tied here. Okay, so our King of Pentacles, the Pentacle, something wants to show here around commitments, relationships, contracts, partnerships. Okay, and it's our king, it's our master. Here also with the King of Swords. So we're halfway to Emperor energy here. Just waiting on the King of Wands and the King of Cups to show up. But definitely somebody who's making some plans here to communicate, and I think more. Wanting to develop, perhaps redevelop, go back to where you were. Were you in a long-term partnership? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It's back on the table here. Queen of Wands in reverse. So we have Queen of Wands here with the Death card in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. I actually really like this because, well, it's just a validation that things have been stagnant. When you get out of the Death card, you go into Temperance. And Temperance is connected to the heart chakra. That's Archangel Michael, the angel for protection and strength, divine justice. And Archangel Michael specifically connected to the solar plexus chakra. I do, as well as the throat chakra I speak. So it's really getting out of whatever ego, whatever shadow this person has been in. And we even saw that coming in today with our Ace of Wands, like on a horse. You could only see their shadow. But somebody who, I don't know, they're just getting some kind of download, some sort of epiphanies, and getting out of their ego. It's been really stagnant. Part of that too is, you could say, a lack of confidence here. Our Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, look. So the Death card, Scorpio energy. What else needs to change here? Ego for sure is just really clear to me. It's connecting right here with our Seven of Wands in reverse, our Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Like, so making some kind of compromise that maybe they weren't ready to make before, which could literally just be that they're the ones who write, you know? Is there something else that needs to change? That has played a really big part in what's going on here, because they're working on it. The Eight of Pentacles, and they're also working on this communication. It could even be literally around a letter or a message. So we could be looking at a text message or social media, that sort of thing, even an email where they're drafting it, you know. Eight of Pentacles, Sun, and Virgo energy. It's detail, you know. I mean, it's Virgo. You know, it's a lot of details. You can see as they're working on this tattoo here. 8 is an action number. It is also connected to some karma. So we could be looking at other situations, but for me, this is also something that they need to make right here. 8 is also infinity, truth, balance, and renewal. 7 of Pentacles, you're definitely tired of waiting. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords. Yeah, my gosh. You've been waiting for this conversation, maybe letter, message, communication, too long. Sick of waiting. 7 of Pentacles, Venus and Taurus energy. Definitely a delay. I mean, there's just not even a question around that. But look at this 7 of Pentacles with the 7 of Wands in reverse. It's like, I'll hear you out, finally. But we're also getting that 77, which is an energy for me of, you could say, realignment, energy shifting, like changing paths, right? You know, different track, kind of energy, the right track. That's what I wanted to say. So something is changing for you. Something's changing for this person. They're definitely reassessing actions, literally getting some priorities straight and taking new actions. You can see it. And just even with our Page of Cups, like a student energy, trying to figure it out. Is this an offer? I mean, we have our King of Pentacles here, or King of Swords, like getting halfway again into the Emperor energy. We have the Empress here. King of Pentacles is already kind of my little protege for the Emperor. So it's somebody who's definitely halfway there to, I guess you could say, having the confidence, in getting out of the stagnation and reaching out first. Again, making some kind of compromise. So whether it's just being the first person to write or call, or to meet somewhere, or perhaps it's around an even bigger compromise that needed to happen here. But look at our Seven of Pentacles. You know, saying, look, I've been nurturing this, I've been giving this my time, and I've been waiting and waiting. And it's here connected with present moment in reverse, which is the past. Nine of Cups. I'm liking this for you. Wish fulfillment. This is wish fulfillment. Jupiter and Pisces energy. Jupiter, the planet of prosperity and expansion. A very hopeful energy. Jupiter with that luck energy, you know, a turning point, is connected also to the Wheel of Fortune. I always think of that as timing as well. We are one cup shy of the Ten of Cups here. Had you built a life together? Were you building it? Was it on the table? There's definitely this energy on the table. We have commitment on the table. We have somebody who's wanting to come in and kind of restart things or fix things, you could say, communicate. Is the Page of Cups holding on to that 10th cup? Because this is getting us into 10 of Cups energy. Mars and Pisces energy, a new cycle, a new chance. Again, and around life together. So, of course, it can be around family. And that's really strong here with the Empress. You know, whether it's continuing to build or building, but it can also be around blending families. And whether it's children and you know, all the family that comes with it, or we're talking animals, or we're just talking about blending lives, you know. We could be looking at going exclusive or even introducing families. It really is coming down to, what does that mean for you? Is your wish only to hear from them? Because that's also here, but this is looking to be a whole lot more today. Okay, well, Five of Swords in reverse. I don't love this energy. Venus in Aquarius. But what I do love is it's in reverse. And that's an energy of apology. That's the apology. It's making peace. It's also opening up communication. It's like, so now, whatever time has passed, the Seven of Wands in reverse, like, okay, I'll hear you out. I'm not sure about it, but I do want to hear you out. Because the Five of Swords, of course, connected to the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. You can see here when it was in the upright. I mean, look how it's like the water, the bottom, it gets all dried up like a lake or an ocean. It's cracked, it's dried. It's the lack of healing. It's the lack of communication. It's perhaps, again, things that were said, you know, connecting us also to change and conflicting energy. So it's getting out of the conflicting energy. It's communicating. And this is, you could say, not the only thing that's happening, but I mean, a starting point for some change here too, for a compromise. Again, Five of Swords in reverse, somebody getting out of this no contact energy. The person who's here today, it's just really clear. And here in that Two of Swords, yeah, the Star, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Wands. Okay, getting over whatever obstacles have been keeping this person, some of which is their ego. There could be other things here that still need to be talked about. There's not a really strong energy in terms of, you could say, the World card and things that are showing me that they're making some big changes at the moment. But I will tell you, they're definitely getting out of their ego to communicate. And there's some responsibility being taken here, which is, it feels like a first step kind of energy. But this Five of Wands, like what have been the challenges, what have been the obstacles? It's working them out. Saturn and Leo energy. And Saturn does slow, wow, look, Saturn does slow some things down. You know, it's the planet of structure and rules and obstacles, and it can be connecting to some karmic energy. So yeah, it's something within their life or within them that they need to work out. It's really clear that there's a making things right here energy. So that's also connecting for me, but we could be looking at other things. And again, there's not a real clear picture here today in terms of what exactly that is, whether it's something legal or people or what, but I think you already know that. By the way, that's what I wanted to say. We have a 55 here, and that's changes. There's changes going on here. It's a transformational energy. It's telling me that there's changes near. A new and better path is literally emerging here. So you can see where they're trying to take it. Wish fulfillment, it looks like this is what you're wanting too. A new and better path, because actually there are two people who are reassessing things and getting on a different path. So I guess the question is, is what being talked about, compromises, communication, getting you both to where you want to be? And are you, is this change together? Because the wish fulfillment is here around this person compromising and communicating and wanting to start something up again here. So I guess it's just a matter of this conversation you need to have, whether it's via message, phone calls, emails. But there's definitely somebody taking that step, like, being the one to reach out. And speaking of which, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and it's here with the star, which we're going to talk about. It's energy, Gemini and Mars, of not really sleeping very well, like waking up and being anxious, wanting to, and I feel like it's kind of an alignment here. So wanting things to get worked out, both of you. But the reversal energy here, what I like is it's kind of like somebody who's been awake, who's been waking up, and who's been kind of stressing about maybe how to word things, whether it's actually writing a message or a phone call, or for some of you seeing each other. We saw that in the Four of Wands. It's like a release of that anxiety. So I feel like for both of you, because this conversation is happening, but it's also like a wake-up energy in the sense that they're waking up. It's like my little mini wake-up energy, and actually thinking about it and planning to do something about it. The strategic energy of our King of Swords, of somebody who's been thinking about this for a long time, who's literally working on making this happen. And brings me to the last energy here. It's the star, Aquarius and Uranus energy. It's a strong validation of this person from the past literally coming in here you've been waiting on. Present moment in reverse, the star, Seven of Pentacles. It's the pull toward you, affinity. It's a validation of the cooling off period, the time apart. It's a validation of the healing energy coming in. It's a validation of wishes that are still being held and still being made, and the hope being fulfilled in the Nine of Cups here with the star. It's fate, destiny, stars aligning energy. I'm really liking this reading for you today. So I had thought about bringing in some oracle. Actually, I need to look at this, but oh, look at that. But I think I'm just going to bring in some channeled love messages today. So I had been wanting to see what was going on under here, just wanted to be revealed, and it's the Knight of Cups. It's just not surprising to me at all. Scorpio and Pluto energy. Our Princess, Prince Charming energy. There's the horse again, which we also saw on the Ace of Wands coming in. So some kind of offer for sure. Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Star, the Empress, the King of Pentacles. I mean, I don't really need to go over it all. It's just here. It's just really clear. So the proposal energy, of course, we could be looking at big things here like marriage. Of course, that's also not going to be for everybody. And as far as your reading today, there's no super strong energy of somebody coming in with a ring, for example. But knowing what they want, knowing what they need to do is definitely very clear here. And I don't know if there's some kind of element of time like running out of it, because I think you're also kind of getting things aligned for yourself. So is this like a in the nick of time kind of energy? The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, the Star. The healing energy of the Queen of Cups, our page who's trying to get it together here. Who, by the way, is also connected to the present moment in reverse. So this past energy. That's also telling me that, yeah, there might have been some immaturity around it. And I have to say there is an energy of coming in an emotionally more open way, an honest way. So it can be that that's part of what's been going on here. Because, again, I don't feel privy to exactly what happened, but there's definitely hurt around emotions and words too. So it can be things that they said or maybe even things that they didn't say. You know, and of course we could be dealing with somebody who's younger, an age difference here, but you know, that's just not always going to be, that's not going to be for everybody, because there's an energy here of perhaps somebody older. So really it's just, what is that for you? Okay. So we have some energies coming in and we're going to do some more shuffling. I want to contact you, but I'm a big chicken. So I just want to say this was the Sagittarius's reading this week. This was, I think, yeah, this was Sagittarius's reading this week. So just something to think about if you're a Sag. But in general, just putting it here also with our Queen of Wands in reverse and the fact that they have been in ego and shadow, it's getting out of that. Again, making this compromise, this decision, Two of Swords. Jumping in that Six of Swords, which came with the Magician. This person has everything. It's like you can do it now. You've got all the tools. You have the Magician behind you, you know, and that's the other thing, the alchemizing energy of the Magician, being able to alchemize both the past mistakes, learn from them, heal, and the current energy that's going on and set things up for the future. Oh my gosh, I want to contact you, but I'm a big chicken. I write messages I never send. This has also been coming through since your reading began. It's just one of these readings today. I am so sorry I lied to you. Okay, so definitely some hurt with words, you know. I'm totally heartbroken. It was me, not you. You are my person. I love you more than I have found a way to say to you. So much regret. I write messages that I never send. Wait, there's there's two here. I normally have these decks separated, and it's one big deck today. So you got a really strong validation. I write messages I never send. I write messages that I never send. Are you ready to know the truth? I'm sorry I lied to you. Seven of Pentacles, upright, present moment in reverse, the past. Are you ready to know the truth? I'm sorry I lied to you. Oh my gosh, King of Swords. I mean, I don't need to go back into the reading. It's just clear here. You are beautiful. So they're sending that through. I want to bring a little bit more, but I want to move the energy, okay? Channeled love messages, messages from their higher self. Love messages. What do you want to say to your person? Oh, okay. Is that it? Nope, it's not. Those are coming out. They had a lot to say, actually. I'm building up the courage to contact you. My gosh. Yeah. Just so clear. I cannot stand not talking to you. Well, it's officially one of those readings. I mean, it has been, but it's just very validating. I feel so at home with you. That is a 6 of Cups energy. Just feeling like, you know, that feeling where you can just be yourself with somebody. You don't have to put on any show. Soul connection. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm starting to understand our connection as we talk about that. I'm trying to get over my ego. Right here, Death card in reverse. Yeah, this is what it's been a really strong energy around that today. The stagnation in general, I think for some of you it's been a while, but the energy that's been coming through with me for that, it's also around, it's just been strong around their ego. Whether it's somebody who's normally in it or not, I can't tell you that, but it's definitely getting over that here. I'm ashamed of the way I handled things. It's kept me up at night energy. All right, these are the last 3 coming in. I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. Like I said, my guides have a sense of humor, usually a pretty good sense of timing. This is that energy. I am ashamed of the way I've handled things. It keeps me up at night. I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. What a strong validation. Here with our King of Swords underneath, trying to write messages, get over their ego to communicate. I mean, this is what this is. I have a confession to make. It's coming here with the past. In reverse, it's coming here with the truth. Are you ready for the truth? Your last channeled love message coming through. I have a confession to make. Here's one of them. Probably one of many, I think. I think we are soulmates. Yeah, so this person seeing you as a soulmate. Wow. Okay. I really like your reading today, and that is your reading today. Thank you so very much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for liking today's video. Thank you for subscribing to the Tarot Closet. I'm sending you love and light as always, and I'm looking forward to both seeing you in the comment section and seeing you at another love reading, another all signs tarot reading, perhaps a zodiac reading, twin flame reading if you're on a twin flame journey. Wherever we cross paths, I will look forward to seeing you there. Until then.